What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Bandai Godzilla Monster Series, Godzilla 1954. That's right, my Zillions, we have a brand new line of smaller Godzilla vinyl figures. That's right, this is not the movie Monster Series, this is the new Godzilla Monster Series. Created for the US market, it is a smaller set of Godzilla vinyl figures with a kind of classic Godzilla style guide here. You got this guy back again. We're kicking things off with Godzilla 54. Now, the first two in this series are Godzilla 54 and Mecha Godzilla 1974. Now, this came out this past summer. A little earlier this summer. I believe like in July they started dropping. I didn't get him right away. Wasn't sure if I was gonna get him. Like, did I need another series to cover? But they are cheap enough, like $12.99, and I had some credit at Amazon, so I figured, you know what? I'm finally gonna dip in, because the next one in the series is Godzilla -1, and I felt like I was definitely gonna get that one. So, and that's probably what the space may be for. Maybe they're gonna move this up and put Godzilla -1 there, because it seems like a weird empty space here. So I also decided to review them separately. I did get both figures, because while I could have reviewed them together, starting things off with Godzilla 54, is kind of poetic, you know what I'm saying? And then I knew Godzilla -1 I was going to review on its own because it's coming out later. So I figured, let's just start from the beginning, set the standard, do them by themselves. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. And by that, I kind of also meant, like, the Ultra Action figures, the SOVI series, how they're coming in the boxes. I think that's just cool. Anywho, this little guy has 4 points of articulation. Let's just get that out of the way. Or is it 5? No, it's 4. The tail is fixed. And I gotta say, I like this guy. I do. I think he's pretty cool. He's a nice little size, and it feels good. Like, it feels good in hand. There's something to be said about that. I like how his tail is curved. I think that's pretty cool. I think it works. The tail is just done in gray. The dorsals aren't painted down here, but it looks good enough. There's a nice sculpt to it. It's a nice sculpt to it throughout, I gotta say. It's not bad. The dorsals up here are decent enough. You got them done up in white. And it does start out on this one like it gradiates up. So that's kind of cool, right? I think that works. Yeah, like I said, the dorsals look pretty decent. His arms are okay. There's no paint on the nails on this one. It is what it is. But I feel like it's not bad. No paint on the body at all. But look at it. There's good sculpt here. There honestly is good sculpt here. He's got the trademark big feet. Again, no paint. But, for something small, I dig it. It's, like 5.5 inches tall or so. Maybe 5. I don't know. Something like that. But it's cool enough. The head sculpt is pretty good. Side profile, not bad. I like his ear. His eye looks good there. The eye ridge and stuff. I'm going to zoom in for you. Looks really good. The eye is not bad. The teeth are painted. Front side, it's decent enough. The eyes look a little weird, but that eye looks pretty good. I mean, I think that eye looks okay from this side. Maybe it's a little bit wobbly. You can see it like from here. It looks a little off. But I think from both sides views, it looks decent, so I'll give it a pass. Again, especially for the price point, whatever, you're gonna expect some mess-ups. But overall, I'd say this is a pretty decent Godzilla 54, He's almost skewing that Godzilla 55 look, almost skinny-wise. Like, if you paint this guy brown, I feel like he'll get a desired Godzilla 55 almost. Like, you could actually make that case. Brown plastic, you get a 55. Does anybody else think that? I know 55 is a little bit different, but it's almost there. It's like halfway there. Overall, though, I do like this guy. He's got a lot of nice folds and wrinkles in his chest, and I think that's pretty cool. I kind of like the proportions overall. It is not bad. His arms are a little funky. like a weird gloss to it, but maybe just because it gets a little smoother up here. But I don't know. I do like it. Yeah, I'll keep it at that. I do like it. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Godzilla 54 and Mechagodzilla 74, and how they size up with each other. I gotta say, they look pretty good. You know, Mechagodzilla is slightly taller, and I think that works. And here's Godzilla 54 along with Mechagodzilla 74. With the two figures in Bandai's other new line, the Bandai Godzilla action figures. So you can see they are much smaller than even those. And finally, here is Godzilla 54 and Mechagodzilla with an SH Monsterized with the Godzilla 54 from that line, and a movie Monster Series X, but movie Monster Series nonetheless, of Mechagodzilla. And my final thoughts, well, it's a little Godzilla vinyl figure, and it's good. I have no problem with this. I think it's pretty cool, honestly. It's good looking. You know, there's not a ton of paint, but it works. I mean, for the price point, it works. You know, $12.99. I mean, I wish they were like $9.99. You know, I feel like $12.99 is a little bit of a stretch. Because if you remember, you know, what Playmates was doing with the classic line, it was like, you know, the same price, and they were like regular size figures. These are small, and $12.99 seems like a bit of a stretch to me. That would be the only downfall. Otherwise, I like it. I like the packaging they come in, and it's a good little vinyl figure. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, be healthy.